If you like this cover, then stay with the video. If you don't like this cover, then just skip this video. For the peoples who are staying with this video, let me tell you, you need a computer and we will use Adobe Photoshop. You will notice I will use some of the shortcuts. I will tell you what are those. So let's get started. So I have chosen some of the covers on my mobile phone. Now I will transfer those files into my PC, as you can see, through AirDroid. I will now create a project folder for this specific cover, and I will put all other files into this specific folder for things organized. So the picture I have transferred from my mobile phones to my computer, those are the web file. It means every time I click on those files, it will redirect me to their website, but I don't want that, so that's why I take a screenshot of those images so that it doesn't distract me, as you can see. And some of them are JPG files, so that was no problem. Just I am moving those files into my project folder, and for the others I am taking the screenshots. So I'll need another file for the screen resolutions, I mean mobile, tablet, desktop. I will also copy that file. So here is the file. I am copying it to my project folder. So as you can see, there is no pin folder, so I just pin this folder for just quick access. Now we'll open the Photoshop and let's see what's the dimension for your YouTube cover. It's, as you can see, 2560 into 1440. Let's create a new file, give it a name, for the resolution it doesn't matter because we'll use it on internet, so that doesn't matter. So we have just successfully created our file. Now we will place the dimension image. As you can see, just left click and drag it over here. So that's the file. So I will just lower down the opacity so that I can see what's underneath it. As you can see, it's 50 and I can see my white background under this. So let's just be more specific. So the dimension, it's in your peak, as you can see. And for the tablet also there is the dimension. Just press your left click and put down the dimension. I am saving this. Every time you see a loading icon, it means I am saving the file. So for the tablet, let's put another rectangle and use your alignment tool to align it. Control, I am selecting the control for selecting two of them. Just press Ctrl and click on that layer. That's it, and align this. It's perfectly aligned. Now we will change the color. As you can see, gray is for the tablet, and as you can see, green is for your mobile phones. In this green area, what you will put here, it will be shown on the mobile. Everything is pretty much self-explanatory. You just need to focus, and you just need to have a basic idea of Photoshop. So now I would like to design my cover from among of this. So I'm thinking which picture should I work on. These are the pictures I have downloaded. This one for the shadow, as you can see. Think what you can do. I will use a software named Pin, as you can see, for pinning this image so that I can always see it. So as you can see, it's pinned. It won't be minimized when I click on another application or when I click on Photoshop, as you can see. Now I am going for my logo. It's on PNG. Putting the logo, and I will align this logo on center. Here I just checked on a snap for the perfect transformation. As you can see, it's perfectly aligned. For zooming in, press Ctrl and your plus icon. For zoom out, press Ctrl and minus icon. So here I was thinking to design this image or this style. I choose the rectangle tool for creating these shapes, and I am just locking these layers so that if I just move anything, it doesn't move along with. Rectangle tools. We'll make that accurate later. Let's just simply draw a rectangle tool. Press shift if you don't want your rectangle to be proportionally precise, or I mean if you want to increase only the length or only the height, just press shift and just click on it, and I will change the color. Now as you can see, it's underneath some of the layers, that's why it's not fully brightened. I'm duplicating the layer for the bottom part. As you can see in this picture, there are two parts. You can also hold alt and drag any layer for copying that layer. I need another small square rectangle shape for making this shape. You can do a lot of things. Just Ctrl J for duplicating the layer, press and hold alt and drag that shape, and press shift if you want to drag that layer on a straight line. As you can see, I am pressing holding the shift for the straight line move. You can always check by just hiding those layers and see how it looks. So oh, I tried to make something like this photo, but it was a fail because which picture I was trying to do, it was not a perfect match for this kind of designs. I'm doing I will merge these two shapes into one shape so that I can work more fluently. Press and hold that layer and control click another layer. So now I'm just grouping these layers. That doesn't mean it's one layer. And that's top layer. It's a very good idea to make things organized. That's how you can work properly. So I am putting the layer underneath my shape so that it becomes the top layers. So I was thinking which picture I can make this kind of shape, this kind of design. So I have just found only a one picture, as you can see, but this picture need to be transparent because I want the only circuit part, only the PCB part. So I am selecting the smart object. See how does it looks. So that was not perfect. I just changed my tool and I am just selecting the main object manually. Just left click your mouse and just hold your left click and draw in which area you want to keep. And if you want to minus area, just hold alt and draw the same way. You can always select plus or minus from the left top. As you can see, it shows minus as I am holding the alt key. When I release the alt key, it will show the plus icon. It looks fine. So if you are happy with the selection, just tap select and marks and just go. So now it's transparent. Now we will just drag this image onto our project, onto our cover. I need to make it landscape, so I'm just rotating. Press Ctrl T for this rotation tools or for this transformation. I'm cropping this image, as you can see, from the crop tool. Press crop tool and left click your mouse to the area you want to move. Now I am moving the image, so it's just very big. Ctrl minus and Ctrl T. So I am trying to make this design. See, so that doesn't work out. That's why I just speed up this part. Things are very simple if you know how to make them work. Just putting the rectangle tools. It's all your imagination. How do you want? How do you make it a look? So now it doesn't looks good. I will just delete all this part. Press delete on your keyboard to delete this. So I just escaping this image. I don't want that image. So now I'm thinking, what can I do with this picture in my cover? So I think I will create a shadow for my logo. So just click on your logo and go to effects and drop shadow. Choose the number that looks better for your logo. I wanted to show you how things works in Photoshop. That's why I didn't speed up this video. I only made this video for the people who want to learn Photoshop or who want to see what everything does in Photoshop. That's why. I am also newbie to Adobe products. That's why I do things on my own way. Press your arrow key if you want to just slightly move your any object or any shape or any picture. So I think it's done. Let's now move into it. So in this image I am thinking, what can I do? I think I have nothing to do with that image. So let's now move on to another one. So here what I was thinking to put my website here. Let's see. But I just wanted to click on the check because it's above the links of your channel. Choose your font, which font you like. In this cover most of the time I have used railway or Lato font. So these are the free. You can just check on your internet and download them. Control T for resizing, Shift for straight line move. So I need an arrow. I tried for the emoji arrow, but that doesn't work out. I'm just searching for arrow PNG. So there were a lot of, but I liked this one. But but it says PNG, but it was not PNG. When I went to Photoshop to place it, just drag and drop. As you can see, Control minus for zoom out and resize it. So as you can see, that was not a PNG, so I will try to make that PNG. Click on a smart object. So that's the first thing I do to make anything transparent on Photoshop. Let's see. So I changed my mind because that was not accurate, so I will create my own to the Illustrator. And also if I want to choose that arrow, I can't change that color. That's why I wanted to create my own. So I just open Illustrator, choose any size because size doesn't matter. We will make that transparent and we will only need the arrow part. So I am rotating this 45-degree angle so that I can work much better. So we'll lock the selection, lock the object so that it doesn't move when we want to move any of our shapes. So I'm drawing a rectangle and I will round the corners. Ctrl C Ctrl F for copying the object, and I am just rotating this object. Just press Ctrl C Ctrl F and then right click, then arrange. Ctrl Y for outline mode to ensure the best result. So I am just overlapping so perfectly the outlines so that it looks nice, and just select these two shapes, Ctrl Shift one and Shift another, and just make them one shape by shape builder. Now I am changing the color, fill color, it was a gradient. We will select the color 494949. So I am rotating the object as it was, so we'll just drag and drop that onto our Photoshop. So here we are. So it seems it doesn't work. We will again drag that into Photoshop, left click and release. So I think I am happy with this. So now let's think what else we can do. So I am just making things organized. So in here I see there was no font because of the emoji. I will delete the emoji part and I will make it a font. Let's see how that looks. You can see that emoji that doesn't work, so I just deleted it and just okay, that's fine. So I think I have done this part, as you can see. So now let's move on to the next image. Let's see if we can make something like this. So I was trying to make something like this, but that doesn't also work out because of my structure and also my logo and also this shape. But I tried. You should always try to explore. You should always explore what can you do. So I am merging these two shapes for making them into one layer so that I can move them easily, and also this one, bottom top merge shapes. So let's see what we can do. It doesn't work out, that's why I have speed up this part. See, so these are the boxes for the text, I mean for the text background. Use the text tool by just pressing T. So I just deleted those parts and I just put the text box and the text. As you know, we cover tech, photography, shop, cards. That's why we need a lot of boxes here. So I'll just select those two layers and just alt and drag down and press shift for the straight line. Again I need to press the two layers, text and rectangle. Let's see, press on one and again control and press another layer and just alt and drag them. Alt is for copying any of layers or any shapes, and shift for a straight move. So as you can see, we have just make 3 of them. So I am deleting these parts. At first let's make it perfect one. Press shift if you want to resize only your height or only your length. So as you can see, the shape is also moving with my click, so I will just lock the shapes so that it doesn't move when I hold this together. So let's move on to the shapes and just lock them. This is the bottom one and this is the top. Control press control for click for selecting 2 of them or a lot of them. Alt and drag for copying them. Shift for a straight line. Pretty basics of Photoshop. We don't need 6 of them. If I want to fit my photography text onto these boxes, this won't fit. So I'll try to delete the middle 2 of them and create a single one for the photography. Let's see. So I'm zooming in and zooming out to see how does that looks when I minimize the cover or when I see it onto my mobile phones. So my local disk is almost full. Now I will just show you the exact part of the video. So as you can see, I just named those boxes and text. Now I'll put a text behind of my logo. As you can see, this is the text, welcome to the channel. So that's the very simple text. You can always reduce your A to A value. It's 14 as you can see. That's why it just overlapping one into another. So that means the line gap. So let's unhide all of them and see how does it looks. So that's how it looks. So we are pretty much done. So now we need to edit for our computer version. So again, for transparenting the background, if it looks like a transparent but your file is not in PNG, that never works. So I'll put it somewhere, but as you can see, it's round cornered. I made a mistake, so I'll just clear it out. As you can see, it's rounded on the right top, so I just deleted it and I will make it perfect again. Ctrl Z for the back, and as you can see, so I just make it accurate. As you can see, select and marks, click your move tool by pressing V and just move it here. Control tree for the resizing tools. Let's just put it anywhere you would like. When you are happy, press enter. Now for the left side, right side is almost done. If you notice, I have just putted my check text onto my tablet size, but the links never shows on top tablet. The links always shows on the computer. That's why I just moved those text on the computer size. If you remember, I told you the green size is for mobile, the dark gray is for the tablet, and the light gray is for the desktop. So for our left side, we want to use this bell icon. But the bottom black part of this vision icon doesn't look better, so just delete it and I will just edit this again. It's always a good idea to clear your workspace so that you don't distract. So I'm just putting a box here so that I can place my logo and text here. Hold shift for only resizing your top, bottom, or your left, right. Otherwise it will resize proportionally. So let's just put our logo and text here. So I just try to style here, drop shadow, and I just put my text here. Very simple, just put your text. So I just copy paste the logo from the YouTube cover page. Just Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Click on the layer and press Ctrl T for resize. Place it anywhere you would like. So as you can see, gray logo color in front of a gray background doesn't look good. So I have put it my another logo on the white color, and I am just pressing Ctrl A or selecting the all layers. I just unlock the background layer, because if any layer is locked you can't select that layer, and moving the whole of them into my project, into my cover, and placing it. Press Ctrl T for resizing it and put it anywhere you would like. So I'm just trying to put a text on the gap of those two, bell icon and the logo part. Press Ctrl T for transformation and just rotate it -90 degree and place it anywhere you would like. So I want to put a background, that's why I click on the background, then new layer, solid layer, and I want to see how does it looks with a background. So that's our cover, as you can see, but we will remove the mobile part background and laptop part background. If you remembered, we put two rectangles on our mobile part and tablet part. We will make them invisible when we will save them. I'm changing the colors. You can always go to any websites or internet for the colors, search for tech color or anything you are making, gaming logo color, anything. And also there is a color palette called colors.com. so in the picture I liked the color, so I'll choose the color. Let's try this and see how does it looks. Press the code here. So it looks pretty dark. And I will also change the text color because it doesn't matching very well. So I am saving the file again. So I am saving a copy of JPG. First try, put the maximum quality, press OK. So I have tried another color, so this looks pretty well. So I have changed the text color, check text color. So I am changing the text color. So I have changed all of the colors. Now I will save another copy to compare them. How does those all copies looks like, and I will choose the best one. So that was the color. So let's now upload the cover and see if there is any problem or not. You will see a low resolution just after the upload. It will be okay next time you refresh your browser. So as you can see, our check array is on the down, that's a wrong. And also if we look at the bell icon, there is also blue space, so we need to fix both of them. As you can see, there was slightly a space in here. You can't see it from here. It would be very nice if we could see that from the uploading screen. So there was nothing to do with the file info. I just pressed here. As I told you, we need to also fix this one because there is a blue space under it. So we'll just move it down a little bit and we will see if that works or not. Let's just resize it. Select the group layer and press Ctrl T. Make things look good as you like or as it fits. That's it. So I'm just replacing the file because the last file was a mistake. So let's upload the new file. You can't see any difference with the auto enhance because they are so small. So we just resizes our bell icon too much, that's why it's cutting off. Need to fix it again. We need to try 1000 times to make things perfect. Let's see if it is or not. But need to fix it again. So thank you guys, hope you enjoy the video. If the video was boring, let me know in the comment section, but if you learned small things from this channel, consider subscribing the channel. If you have any kind of suggestion, you can also comment down below. If you want us to cover any other video, you can comment down. Thank you, have a nice day.